Hey guys, part 2 of the mother wound. So I just finished part 1. So we're talking about the 3 things that you see if you've got a mother wound problem issue, and we're gonna talk about, of course, how you work with it, how you sort it out. So number 1, I said people with the mother wound are going to stay in pain and just not move there. And if they don't get healing, it ends in tears. It ends in them sitting in this position at work or a job they hate until they get cancer. And if you do not fire them, they're never gonna move. In relationships, they sit there until they get dumped, or they get chased out, or they get killed, or I don't know what happens. They just never stand up. That is why it is so important for you, if you notice that you've got a mother wound, you stand up and heal yourself, because mother wound will finish you. I promise you, you can be broke and you know what, the bank will tell you there's no money and you might try to do something about that problem. But when you have a mother wound, you don't even tell anybody about this issue. You just keep it to yourself, and it killing you every day. And the people you are telling, they get tired, and you sort of at some point just stop and you think like, this is a normal thing, like this is normal, this horror you are living, it's normal. You have a mother wound, you need to heal it. And the thing is that you don't even know what is this mother wound about, and it might not even be about your mother. It might be about your mother. I mean, I grew up without a mother, so I mean, there wasn't even a mother. Of course, I thought my mother's death was her way of abandoning me, which, I mean, I don't know how does a person who's dead abandon you. But of course, it was way more of things that I came with from my past lifetime, and things that I was here to learn. And remember, the feminine energy is the energy we use to create in this planet, and I have a lot of things I needed to create. So I needed to fix my feminine energy, and that wound was the only thing that was going to help me to be able to create, and then be able to be of help to others, because we can only help people from our feminine energy. That's the only way. You can't help people from your masculine. Okay, so number 2, people who have this wound, they, let me check if I'm doing number 2. I don't know how to do number, yes, they blame themselves about what is going wrong. So a person with a mother wound will be like, you know what, I think I made the boss angry, I think I made my partner angry, I think I'm not beautiful enough, that's why they cheated on me, I think I am not putting enough in the table, you know. I don't know, the table is empty. I think I'm the one who you, these people just find so many excuses. It was my fault, they are like this, I should have done a little bit more, I did less, I did not help them enough, I must you know, it's just like they want to suffer so much, people who've got the mother wound. And if you as somebody else look at them and you start to say to them, hey, this is wrong, something is wrong here, they will look at it and be like, yeah, something is wrong here, it is me. Of course, to a certain level, it's them. They are, something is not right, they've got a mother wound going on. But of course, they don't see it as that at that point. They see it as they created the pain. They are probably paying for whatever. They are being punished, and it's okay, and they should be punished. So now, if you are going to be blaming yourself, or thinking you're not good enough, thinking that you are not worthy of happiness, thinking that you don't deserve happiness, or thinking that everybody is suffering. No, not everybody is suffering. No, that's a lie. You are not telling yourself the truth. So if you are doing those things, you are never gonna make a move towards healing, because you actually believe you are the problem. And at that time, you are actually just the whole object that holds this together. The day you move away, this whole thing will fall apart. But the whole point of you holding this thing, you are the one who's getting the pain, and everybody is benefiting out of your pain. So, and that's why people who've got the mother wound, narcissist, they love them so much, because narcissists have to just say one word and say, you know what, maybe it's you, maybe you didn't think carefully about this, maybe. And then a person with a mother wound believes it. It doesn't matter what you would have happened. A narcissist will just say those words, maybe it's you, maybe you did not think of it very well, maybe you should have done more, maybe this is not your space, maybe you are not educated enough, maybe. And then this person with a mother wound believes that lie. They get gaslighted easily, these people. A person cheats on them and comes back and tells them it's their fault, they are not skinny enough, they are not this and this, and they buy it. They buy that lie, and then they run with it. They can go and gym themselves to death. They can go and diet themselves to. You've seen them on the Housewives of whatever. They will do all this kind of stuff to make somebody happy, because they are not good enough for somebody. They never just think, okay, what about me? Like, what do I want? They just want to, make sure that everybody else is great. And whatever that is happening, they must take the pain for it. They must take the blame for it. They must on some way make it right. So these are the people that will have, your personality disorders. They will have all this kind of stuff that because they have to cope with a lot. And remember, they're coping all by themselves. So if you are knowing that there's a pain in you that you do not know what to do with it, and you just have it every day, it's there, but you're not dealing with it, you're not finding some sort of help around it, you are literally digging your own grave, because it doesn't get better. I promise you, I have been there, done that. Having a mother wound is the worst thing, because it just makes your brain, I do not know, you do not think of yourself. You think of everybody else but you. And at the end of the day you do find out that you've been doing this, it's just almost too late. So, and again, you know what, I normally don't talk too much to people who've got a mother wound, because like, they never get it. Like, they just believe it's them. They believe they are the wrong ones. They believe a mother wound person won't even come to a session with me, because they just think they've made it the conclusion that everything is them, and it's not them. Well, they do have things to heal, but the actual issue in front of them is not about them. They don't have to be treated badly at work. They don't have to be treated badly in the family. They don't have to be treated bad in the friendships. They don't have to be treated badly in the romantic relationships, partner, whatever. So if a person is with them and they borrow money, they will blame themselves. Like, like you borrow the person money and the person is not paying you back, now you blame yourself for it. You are with a spouse that doesn't add anything in your life, any value, you think it's you. So that is why I always say to these people, if you see these signs in your life, come through. Let's do the plant work. Let's use what God gave us to activate our conscious in another level. So of course, when you take the ayahuasca, you're going to change timelines. When you take the ayahuasca is a 6-hour process. You get into alignment with your higher self. You get to ask yourself, the higher self, that works with you to where you're going, to say, how does it look like in front? How do I get there without this? And you find the answers within yourself. You don't have to get any answer from anybody. So join us on the 4th of May. We're having our next ayahuasca ceremony. Please make sure that you book in time, because you have a process to prepare. So you need to take that process to prepare. And watch out for part 3. I'm going to be doing part 3 of the mother wound. Thank you.